D-Arlington Democrats. As our current delegate for the 49th District, Ebbin is well known to Arlingtonians. He has served Arlington with distinction for 8 years, and I have been a proud constituent of his. Now, once again, I, along with many of you, will be fortunate next year to be his constituent when Adam wins his bid for the 30th Senate District. There are many reasons why you would want Adam to represent you in the Senate, and I only have 1 minute, so I only have my top 8 reasons, okay? Reason number 8, when the county board asked for a public defender office, Adam delivered one. Number 7, according to the Richmond Times-Dispatch, yes, the Richmond Times-Dispatch, when Adam takes to the House floor to speak, his colleagues listen. Reason number 6, when constituents email Adam with a question, they receive a thoughtful response, not one of those form emails. That's because Adam believes that everyone's voice must be heard. Reason number 5, Adam has been a champion for those whose needs are often overlooked. He truly values the diversity of Arlington. Reason number 4, Adam introduced the state version of the DREAM Act because he believed that all Virginians must be given the opportunity to succeed. And Adam is working for prenatal care for immigrant mothers. Reason number 3, in 2003 when Adam was running for delegate and I was running for Commissioner of Revenue, we would almost trip over each other while knocking on doors. And that's because Adam worked hard as a candidate, he works hard as a delegate, and he will work hard as a senator. Reason number 2, Adam is a great legislator because of his sense of responsibility, his commitment to public service, and his commitment to justice and equality. And the number 1 reason you want Adam Ebbin to be your state senator, he's accepting of everyone, even vegetarians. It is my honor to introduce to you the next state senator for the 30th District, my delegate and my friend, the Honorable Adam Ebbin.
When you come to dinner in Richmond, I didn't know that choosing a vegetarian-friendly restaurant would pay off so well. Thank you. It's been my honor to represent the 49th District, 49th House District, the most diverse in Virginia, and I look forward to representing even more of Arlington as a senator. Northern Virginia has been my home for the last 22 years, and we share in Northern Virginia progressive values, building a strong community, caring for those who need it, and giving opportunity to all those who work for it. Those are the issues that I've worked on in Richmond, and I think they embody those values, from promoting green energy, to protecting seniors and disabled Virginians, to standing for the right of every Virginian to vote, fighting blatant xenophobia against gays and immigrants, to bringing justice to victims of human trafficking and exploited workers. And we do have exploited workers here in Northern Virginia. We had 8 workers from the 49th District doing the hazardous work of removing asbestos to tear down a building to make room for a luxury building. Their paychecks were intentionally bounced. We changed the law to increase the penalties, and that is the law now being used. I'm proud of my record, but our work is not complete. Keep in mind that Ken Cuccinelli will be in office for 2 more years. Unless you remove him. You will need a proven leader in the Senate to take him on. I know his tricks, I know his schemes. I stood up to his abuses of power and filed a bill to rein him in, taking away his civil subpoena power and limiting his friend to the court ability without approval from the General Assembly. When Cuccinelli said that universities and colleges could not forbid discrimination, I led my fellow Democrats in saying this won't stand. One of his staffers complained to my office that I'd been billed as the top speaker at a rally in Arlington against him, to which I say thank you. I'm all too familiar with the kind of discrimination that Cuccinelli promotes. As a young gay man, I didn't think I could ever hold public office, and then I moved to Virginia, where I was sure I could never hold public office. But then we elected Jay Fassett, we elected Sally Barrett and me. In Arlington, what matters is not who you are, but what you stand for. And when people ask me, how can you stand to work with the Republicans in Richmond, I tell them that knowing that I have the microphone to speak on the floor of the House for those without a voice keeps me going. And this year, in our transportation bill, Republicans wanted to steal $150 million from our classrooms and from our police. As the House Democratic Whip, I stood up to them, worked with my colleagues, and said, transportation is very important to us, but not at the expense of schools and public safety. Ultimately, we won, but the transportation problem still exists, and we have a long road ahead to solve our problems. As your next senator, I will continue to support transit, discourage sprawl, and encourage smart growth policies. We must clean our waterways from 4 Mile Run to the Potomac to the Chesapeake, build a more progressive tax system, develop green energy at a much faster pace, and use our world-class education system to compete for the jobs of tomorrow. In the next 30 seconds, I see that sign, I'm going to be a good Virginia politician and quote Thomas Jefferson. It was Jefferson who said, I'm not an advocate for frequent changes in laws and constitutions, but laws and institutions must go hand in hand with the progress of the human mind. As that becomes more developed, more enlightened, as new discoveries are made, and manners and opinions change, with the change of circumstances, institutions must also advance to keep pace with the times. And to me, Jefferson was speaking to the slaves, to Native Americans, to suffragettes, to those from different nations, to people with different religious beliefs, and yes, even those with different orientations. I built the effective relationships needed for success, not only across the aisle, but across the Commonwealth. They don't happen overnight, and they matter. If you send me down the hall, from the House to the Senate, from day one, I'll hit the ground running. But to stand for you in Richmond, I need you to stand with me for the next 4 months. And that's what I ask for tonight. Please stand for me, stand for my candidacy, and what it represents, which is all of us. Thank you.